You deserve it. Buy one, get one for $1. Your way, way better.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to Allegra. And for congestion relief, find Allegra D behind the pharmacy counter.
Experience capability, crafted by Lexus. The remarkable GX and LX.
Lease the 2021 GX 460 for $529 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
It's not just a game. It's opened my eyes to a whole new world. It's where I find myself and get lost.
Hey, are you ready yet? All right.
Welcome to the back of your mind.
This is where we learn how to eat.
We do?
We do. And Noom knows that weight loss starts right here, using psychology. Heard of it?
I mean, if you have, I have.
But all you gotta do is just talk to me during the week what you like, and we're building a connection every week. You feel it?
I love that, yeah.
I feel it too. I'm trying to, like I told you at the beginning, I was like, I'm trying to get you going.
Yeah.
Like, I'm keying you.
Yeah, I like that. Give us some go.
Just, I trust you. That's the biggest thing, I trust you. You gotta trust me too. Like that skinny right there, if you flattened that, we just gotta trust each other. It goes back and forth.
I mean, is this a scene from The Bachelor?
So I was about to say it. I'm glad you said it.
Are you here for the right reasons? Because I'm here for the right reasons. I mean, like, I trust you. We're building a connection every single week. This is, I mean, that was amazing. That was amazing.
It was just tell me what you like during the week. Like, I thought that was a first date, but we're seeing this chemistry building through this game alone. Ryan Willis and Reese Horn. Horn now with 2 touchdowns already.
So Reese Horn gets the first one-on-one date.
The first impression rose,
Ryan Willis, maybe the first impression rose. Willis has played great tonight, 23 of 32, 272, 3 tugs, that 1 interception. But like you said earlier, he bounced back from that. That's another thing that evaluators will look at. How you play after adversity. And we'll see if they continue to be on the same page here. Not only Reese Horn, by the way, it's not been a one-man show. Darius has had 6 catches, Putnam 3 catches. We've had several guys out there targeted and catching balls for the linemen. And here's a big one. Elliott Taylor. As Hal Mummy said, he's our closer. He's 200 pounds, and he says he runs with a little bit of thump, some authority. He played his college ball at Arizona. He also ran track for the Wildcats. And here as the game gets into the late 3rd and now into the 4th quarter eventually, you got to assume that you'll see a little bit more Elliott Taylor as their closer here for the linemen, up 37-7.
Go right back to him. Taylor turns the legs forward for a short game. So he did run track. He was a 10.45 second 100-meter dash. And again, it just puts in perspective how out of this world, because Elliott Taylor might be the fastest guy on the field, or at least challenging for that title in this game with someone like DJ Davis, who we've seen. And he ran a 10.45. Usain Bolt ran a 9.5. That's superhuman.
Yeah, that's insane. It's been fun. My 9-year-old son has been Henry and my 7-year-old son. Their favorite thing to do is just be like, who's the best, whatever.
Fill in the blank.
What's the best blank? And then they're always like, Google it. They think that like whatever, you can just Google that and that's the answer. Who's the best basketball player of all time? Who's the best baseball player of all time? And I keep trying to tell them, I'm like, it's nuanced, right? Some people think this, some people, they're like, no. What does your phone say? Right? Well, one of those questions was like, well, who's the fastest guy of all time? And I was like, Usain Bolt.
Yeah, that one's not nuanced.
And I answered, and my son was like, well, what does your phone say? And I was like, no. I don't need my phone. The fastest man in history is Usain Bolt. That was the one answer I didn't need the phone for.
I was going to say, the phone was going to agree with him either way. It was off target this time, and the general vicinity of Isaac Zico. I haven't really called his name all that much, had that early catch.
Still new, though, to the system, right?
Brand new, first game.
You would think that
Hey, eyes here, eyes here.
in subsequent games
Trips.
next
Yeah,
week,
I saw.
as he gets more comfortable, they'll be able to
let's go
showcase his
trips.
ability.
62.
I feel like it's smart from a wide receiver's perspective to say, you know what, I'm going to join Hal Mummy's team.
Yes, you ain't lying.
Here goes, go.
Quarterback, too.
Especially with the way that.
So you're going to have me throw it how many times per game?
Right.
Great. Sold.
Just keeps on
ball
coming.
there. Yeah.
There's the connection.
There it is. I trust you. You're here for the right reasons, Reese Horn.
His journey really is impressive,
Yeah,
by the
it
way.
is.
Just undrafted in 2016, was with Tennessee, Miami most recently in 2019, but played in Italy, Austria, Memphis of the AAF, and Tampa of the XFL. He's played in all of these different leagues. Just trying to get that one extra shot. And to me, he's looked every bit the part so far tonight.
Yep, no doubt about it.
And more.
Putnam.
That's on you, Junior. Come on, get them going.
He was just talking to a senior center, Junior Diaz. As a quarterback, your best friend in terms of a huddle is the center.
Hey, let's make him stop it. Let's go trips. 62 Friday, 1-1, right? Eyes here, D.
How about that mentality as well? Keep coming until they stop
Yeah,
it.
be aggressive.
Taylor back in there. Willis is going for it all.
Just over Darius's head there.
So for the linemen and for every team in the North Division, their schedule resets after this week. They'll have played each other once. So for the linemen, they have the Conquerors, the Aviators, and the Alphas. Their only loss so far this year, 27-20 in week 1 to the Conquerors, who we saw earlier today with a dominant victory themselves.
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams have looked so dominant. And the Alphas were the only team coming in here undefeated, have looked anything but. Down by 30, the end of 3.
Now, we all know Progressive offers 24/7 protection, but we also bundle outdoor vehicles with home and auto to help people save more.
Oh. What are you all doing in my daydream?
It's better than that presentation.
A lot better.
You know, whether it's a fraction or a decimal, it's still fun, you know?
I'm Araceli, and I am a real Premier Protein fan. I started my health journey at 41. I didn't realize 40 was so life-changing. For me, it was like a new beginning. The taste of Premier Protein helps me not feel deprived from sweets. I drink it every day. I cook with it. Premier Protein is my thing. I love it.
With 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and nutrients to support a healthy immune system, Premier Protein, too good to be good.
You found the home of your dreams. Now you could take the first rate that comes along, or you could compare personalized mortgage rates from multiple lenders on Credible.com and save thousands. Visit Credible.com, compare mortgage rates, and save.
If you're...
This is how I got Patrick to switch to Aldi. He was all, I need the best ingredients.
I thought Aldi was just prepackaged food.
And I was like, that's it, I'm going grocery shopping. I switched everything into another store's bag.
I cooked up that fresh salmon and veggies and was like, man, that was good.
Oh yeah, guess where I went shopping? And that's when I was like, Aldi salmon for the win, what?
Friends don't let friends pay too much for groceries.
It's the little moments that have the biggest impact. Because every time you mentor a child or donate your time or money, you empower their future. While April is National Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month, you can help make a difference all year round. One simple act of encouragement at a time. Be a hero in the eyes of a child. Mentor. donate, empower, and help prevent child abuse and neglect in your community. Learn more at octf.ohio.gov.
Final quarter of our doubleheader on this Thursday evening from Indianapolis. Spring League action, North Division. Wrapping up week 3. Noah Eagle and Joel Klatt with you, and glad to have you along for the ride. Final 15 minutes as Ryan Willis looks to put the finishing touches in what has been a dominant performance for his linemen, nearing 300 yards on the game. Puts Davis in motion. Swing it to him on the outside. Davis has a lot of speed. Makes one man miss. Davis. Stop just short.
Trying to catch him. Getting outside on this. They call this Randy, F Randy, okay? So the jet motion there, the F is the back. They're trying to get him the ball in space. Oh, that was a really nice job by, I think that was Sean McGee out there on the edge, as well as Victor, number 54, running him down and making Davis cut back. And when you make them cut back like that, then the rest of your defense can rally up and make the tackle.
So they will try the field goal. Jonathan Song has made one today. Will add to his talent, sneaking it right by the left upright. So the linemen have cracked the 40 burger, 40-7. Linemen over the Alphas, early fourth.
Sunday, dynamic striker Joseph Martinez leads Atlanta United against the goal-scoring machine Raul Ruidiaz and the Seattle Sounders. Sensational goal! Sunday at 4:30 Eastern on Fox.
I'm 53, but in my mind, I'm still 35. That's why I take OsteoBiflex, to keep me moving the way I was made to. It nourishes and strengthens my joints for the long term.
OsteoBiflex, plus vitamin D for immune support.
When pain wears you down, Icy Hot Dry Spray delivers. Feel it working instantly, providing powerful relief to muscles and joints. Icy Hot.
And Icy Hot now has a bold new look with the same powerful relief to help you rise from pain.
Not everybody wants the same thing. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. Because I do things a little differently.
Hey, I'll take one, please. Wait, this isn't a hot dog stand?
No. Can't you see the sign? Wet teddy bears. Get your wet teddy bears 100% wet, guaranteed, or the next one's on me.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Think about what you could think about when you're not thinking about weeds.
It would be cool to ride a horse on the moon.
Kill weeds to the root with Roundup ready-to-use weed and grass killer with Sure Shot Wand.
10 years ago, we founded Loan Depot because we were confident we could deliver the American dream of home ownership to individuals and families across the nation.
Serving more than 27,000 customers a month, lowering payments, providing jobs, and investing in neighborhoods and communities nationwide.
We know what it means to put down roots and bring dreams to life.
At Loan Depot, we know
home means everything.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to the fastest non-drowsy 24-hour relief. Allegra.
Got it. Let's go kick off.
Just about a minute gone in the fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
40-7.
Willis, those 293 passing yards, most in the TSL this year. He's been sensational. Total control of his offense. His wide receivers have created space. They've won. They've caught the ball well, and the offensive line has done a great job keeping them clean for the most part tonight.
And another fumble on the ground, but the lineman can't jump on it. Would have been their 6th turnover forced tonight. Higgins put it on the deck, and the Alphas catch a break for the first time in what seems like forever.
Every bounce has gone the way of the linemen, and this one finally didn't. Fighting for extra yardage. Ball security not there as Higgins puts it on the ground.
And the closer, Elliott Taylor, almost had it just outside of his fingertips as he sprawled out like Superman on the turf. Oh. So Vad Lee back in the game. Had a couple of stellar drives that just resulted in unfortunate turnovers. And we'll go back to pass, and is absolutely crushed in the backfield. He puts it on the turf, and the Alphas are fortunate to jump on it. Always optimistic, Vad Lee.
They were nervous about that left tackle issue. They had their left tackle, Shane Carpenter, broke his leg last week. And Raekwon Thomas Ishman, number 74, is brand new for them. And we've seen him get beat a couple of times on that left side.
There you go, .49.
Thomas Ishman is used to moving around, played both guard and tackle at UMass as a 3-year starter, or rather at Buffalo. Three years at UMass, then 1 at Buffalo. Either way, played guard and tackle. Took me a second to get there. But it's about the end result.
That's right.
And we have arrived. 40-7. And now it's just about, once again, proving how you react when adversity hits in the middle of a game. How do you react when things are seemingly going the opposite way every single time? And Vad Lee is the poster child for positivity in this type of situation. 3rd and 20. Lee steps up, gets rid of it just in time, dumps it off to Brian Burke. A lot of space in front, and Burke just shy, about 3 yards of that first down.
Get the first. Put your head down.
Oh, you could hear Vad Lee. He's like, hey, here. He's like, you know, he's basically in the grasp when he dumps it off and puts him in a position where they could potentially convert here, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Play action pass. Lee's gonna have to escape. Gets rid of it. Too high for Higgins. And a turnover on downs for the Alphas. So the linemen on the brink of win number 2 on the season. Up big in the 4th.
It's the Bassmaster Elite Series, Saturday and Sunday morning on FS1. Saturday, pro football continues with the Spring League. Saturday at 3 Eastern on Fox.
Need better sleep? Try Nature's Bounty Sleep 3, a unique tri-layer supplement that calms you, helps you fall asleep faster, and stay asleep longer. Great sleep comes naturally with Sleep 3, only from Nature's Bounty.
It feels so good to be cared for. Back up now, just a little more. The feeling someone's always there, just to show how much they care. The feeling you're not alone. Now she's a part of your home, with so much to protect each day. Caring goes a long, long way. Nationwide is on your side.
Have you heard of Nuts.com? It's the best kept secret of savvy snackers all over the country. Incredible nuts, dried fruits, organic snacks, and gluten-free treats. There's something for everyone to love, including free shipping with your first order.
Best pistachios ever.
Love the dried peaches.
White chocolate toffee cashews are awesome.
The holy grail of honey sesame sticks. The quality has made me a customer for life. With so much to love and free shipping with your first order, check out Nuts.com.
At Finger Hut, we don't define you by your credit score. We celebrate you being you. So we offer low monthly payments on the stuff you need, things you love, and brands you trust. As you build your credit history with a Finger Hut credit account. If you're looking for the latest electronics, kitchen essentials, clothes, toys, and more, you'll find it all at Finger Hut. You do you, and we'll help build your credit at fingerhut.com.
Finger Hut credit accounts are issued by WebBank, member FDIC.
Hey, are you ready yet? All right.
So we heard on the sidelines, on the lineman side, it's time for the old man. That's Stan Bedwell, 36 years old. Didn't start in high school. Thought he was going to be playing Major League Baseball. Didn't work out. Went to Trinity Bible College, the only place he could get a spot, and ended up throwing for over 35,000 yards in Europe. An absolute Hall of Famer, literally, in European football, and he'll just hand it off to the closer himself, Elliott Taylor. You know where I'm going with this, Joel. This feels like Jack Rooney in any given Sunday.
Yes, well done, well done. I mean, man, Stan, God bless you. And look at all the...
He's going to score.
We always ask all these guys like, hey, why are you here? First of all, we didn't talk to Stan.
No.
And I think there was good reason. I don't think that they were ever planning on Stan being on the field. I think he's basically there as like a player coach.
Exactly.
Not even I think. I know that's what the case is. But if I would have had Stan on the Zoom, I would have said, like, why are you here? And he would have looked at us and been like, dude, I have no idea.
Here he goes, first pass attempt.
Do it, Stan.
Bedwell out of the pocket.
Oh, no,
He is dropped. Good recovery, nice bounce back.
Man, I'm 39, and I'm like, I'm hurting every time he has to even move fast.
Hey, good. This was good reaction.
I mean, yeah, listen. Willis is probably going to tell him, I hope Willis is, yeah, see, that's the way I feel right now. Exactly, Ryan Willis, exactly. That's exactly how I feel. Now, if Willis is to grade Stan's film, if they're all in the film room, he's going to be like, what rush were you running away from? Bedwell, I'm sure, as a coach, has told his quarterbacks, hey, don't go out there hunting ghosts. Bedwell was running away from the ghost of the defensive end that was apparently right next to him, but wasn't.
Originally from Mineral Springs, Arkansas, 5'10", 198. And we'll see if Bedwell can create some magic. I would assume that he's at the Spring League because he loves football that much.
Well, yeah, and he's kind of an air raid disciple.
Yes.
And so I think that this is an opportunity to get with Hal and learn from Hal, kind of be a coach, be in those meetings, be around football. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. He loves football, wants to make a career of it. You know, he's got a coaching career now, and I think that this is an extension of that, even though he was the European Pro Football 8-time MVP. Eat it, Tom Brady.
So
8-time MVP, Stan Bedwell.
When your kids look up greatest European pro football player of all time,
I'm not even going to need my phone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, yo, it's my man Stan Bedwell.
Yeah, Stan the man Bedwell. Let's see if they can get him a completion. Oh no, they're going to hand it off. Jay Davis spun down about a yard.
I have a
half a yard shot.
Trivia question for everybody, if you're still with us.
I'm very curious.
More athletic looking, Major Applewhite, Stan Bedwell.
I like Stan.
All right.
I like Stan.
I think that's a total slap in the face to Major, but it's all good.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Well, why wouldn't you? You have the 8-time MVP in. How do you like that, Favre?
Let's see his hard count. Hands it off beautifully up the middle. Here is
Good run. Good run.
Elliott Taylor into the secondary. And plenty of space for a first down.
Yeah, good blocking up front. That offensive line has done a nice job all night long, protecting the quarterback. And then when they have run it, listen, they haven't run it a lot, but when they have, it's been effective for them. And again, here, watch the double team. Linebacker doesn't quite get over. Good cut in the hole there by Elliott Taylor. Able to make Azim Victor miss in those close quarters, and he's able to pick up the first down, move the chains, and keep the linemen on the field. This offensive line has done a nice job, led by Junior Diaz, their center. He's probably their best player. Kramer, their right guard, number 68. He's played in the air raid before in college. He understands this system. That obviously helps. Another good run.
Elliott Taylor, shifty. Team captain and MVP of his track squad in high school. And you see the Jets. Happy to report, by the way, Christian Gibbs, who took that hard hit and fall earlier in the game, had to be put on the stretcher and taken off. He is doing well, full function and full movement from him as well. So that is great news. Yeah, very positive for Gibbs. Bedwell draining some clock. And his first completion to the outside. Can they get it into the end zone? They can. The 8-time EuroLeague MVP has a touchdown throw. Ben Putnam. Shiftiness.
I should have ran his stand. I messed up. I went to the ball.
Ryan Willis, in his excitement, ran to the ball, and he says, I should have ran the stand. You're exactly right.
To the ball, I should have ran. I missed the main event.
You did.
I screwed up.
Good job, Ben.
I'm got tired. Nice move, man. I don't celebrate. Are you a playmaker or what? Yeah, he just threw that shit.
And he'll stay out to make sure he holds the extra point as well. I mean, this man can do it all.
8 times. 8.
I think that's what LeBron James was referring to in his introductory press conference in Miami. Not 1, not 2, not 3.
Stand.
Extra point is through. And the linemen continue to flex their muscles. On the back of Stan Bedwell. Ben Putnam to the end zone. And Stan, the man, has his first spring league touchdown in style. Lineman up 47-7.
Saturday feels like baseball night in America. The Dodgers head into hostile territory to face the Giants. Or it's an action-packed showdown where the Red Sox take on Philly. Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Introducing Vizzy Lemonade, the only lemonade hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C. All new Vizzy Lemonade. Step up your seltzer game.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though.
Hey, this dude got his seat for $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
ShipStation saves us so much time. It makes it really easy and seamless. Pick an order, print everything you need, slap the label onto the box, and it's ready to go.
Our cost for shipping, like, we're cut in half, just like that.
Go to ShipStation.com/TV and get 2 months free.
Your car keys are sometimes hard to find. A missing sock? Always hard to find. A Bigfoot? Really hard to find. But finding the perfect product to wow your customers or celebrate your team? Easy. Just go to 4imprint.com. A team with the passion and know-how to ensure your logo looks great on products people use and love. Find the perfect products to create meaningful connections at 4imprint.com. 4imprint. For certain.
I spent months looking for a job. I got nowhere. This helped me deal with that frustration. Things changed when I tried ZipRecruiter, because it works like a free personal recruiter. ZipRecruiter sent me great jobs. I applied with a click. Some companies even invited me to apply. I started a new job last week. This still helps.
Go to ZipRecruiter.com and put ZipRecruiter to work for you.
A couple big things I wish more men understood about ED. The first is how common it is. It happens to the majority of men at some point in time in their life. And that it's something that they shouldn't feel shame or embarrassment about it for a single second. Roman, let's take care of it.
I'm not sure there's anybody who embodies bringing your hard hat to work more than Stan Bedwell. 36 years old, a European Hall of Famer with over 35,000 passing yards, and he's got his first spring league touchdown. Kind enough to join us now. Stan, that was absolutely an awesome moment. You've got the hard hat, you've got the belt for yourself. Tell me, what is this to you? What did that mean to you to get out there and get a touchdown on the board?
Well, I just kind of saw on the screen here that I got 7 yards and Ryan had 293, so that puts us at 300. Coach Mummy will probably be pretty happy about that.
You're exactly right. Coach, Coach Mummy, that's what he cares about is that 3 bills mark.